I now invite on stage Brahmarshi Mohanji to kindly speak on this occasion, to kindly share his views. Brahmarshi Mohanji is from the Mohanji Foundation.
Good afternoon to all of you. First of all, thanks to the BRICS CCI team for having me here and honoring Mohanji Foundation for its activities in the world. And special thanks to the jury who selected Mohanji Foundation as important to be given the award. Thank you. BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. We have United Nations in the world. All the countries are participating in United Nations. Most of the countries are participating. I think everybody is participating. Now, why do we have BRICS as a separate unit? There is a relevance. I feel that there is a great relevance. It is time each country takes responsibility of not only its citizens, but unite the world over responsibility. Everybody talks about rights. We hear about rights all the time. But who's talking about responsibility? Sometimes religions are ruling people. Religions are for people, not people or religion above people. We have to redefine this world. It is important. We cannot live insensitively for long, because we have done that so long, and pretty much we are ignorant that there is another generation coming up. And what are we going to give to those generations, the coming generations? A completely messed up world? This is what's happening. We have degenerated in awareness all the time to the level where profits rule ethics. Ethics is always given a backseat. And we have made many things legal, and many of those things are not ethical, especially how we treat fellow citizens, people. Why is there trafficking in the world? Why are we considering other species as less than us? It's time to think. And we talked about global warming and the greenhouse emissions, etc. Who created them? Who is responsible? One of the major reasons for global warming today are the loss of forests, especially rainforests, and the increase in animal farms. The appetite for meat is destroying forests. Are we really addressing it? Then we talk about peace in the world. I have attended enough and more forums for peace in the world. Do we really mean it? Then why are we making all these machines for destruction? Do we really care for peace in the world? If yes, how many war machine makers are sprouting all over? We're selling weapons. And then we talk about peace. We talk about nuclear arms race, and we conduct programs to avoid it. But how many nuclear reactors? So hypocrisy can never, ever get us evolved to a next level. Hypocrisy, deep hypocrisy. And mostly we talk within the walls about great things, and then while we have to practice it, no practice. It's not translated. Wars, bloodshed, displacements, exodus of people, these are all unnatural. I prefer to sleep in my house. If somebody says, hey, you can't sleep in your house, but you go to another country which is completely different and you sleep there and we will give you some sustenance, it's not good for me. Then what about all these people who have moved to Europe and to different countries, which is not their natural habitat? Are we thinking about it? And do we think it's natural? It is unnatural. It is not natural. You know, we have to be respected. Every individual. We have a time of birth and time of death. Nobody can change it. We are born. And events are happening in life, every point in time. And situations are coming in and going. What we need to do, everybody deserves to have a normal life and a peaceful death. It's our birthright. So wars, displacements, all these different things which we see, which gives pain and suffering to the world, are a clear sign of an abnormal thought process. We could be well educated, but that doesn't mean that we are wise. You know, not the forums which we talk about various situations and we close the file and sleep. But where is its implementation? And who has to implement? Every citizen, not just the elected members. It's not the elected body. Elected body are only representation of a generation. But they are not to be blamed or to be pressured for implementing everything when nobody believes in it. Whenever we talk about changes, first of all, first thing, we should believe that there can be changes, and it has to start with you. If you are spending things, if you are wasting water, wasting food, wasting paper, even toilet paper, we cannot talk about conservation and preservation. We cannot. So, I'm not taking any more time. I have a flight to catch, that's why I'm in a hurry. I'm grateful that I got this award, and I'm happy I met many of you directly and most of you indirectly, but we are all connected. We share the same space, we breathe the same air, so we are related. And I believe that this relationship will last forever. I am there with you, you are there with me, let's walk together. And please remember, love needs no reason. Kindness needs no reason. It's not transactional. If at all we believe love is transactional, it's not love, it's something else. If you think kindness, compassion, selflessness is transactional, it is not. It is not. We need nothing. All we need is love. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best.